We're told our IQ is the key to winning.
That's complete BS.
After a certain point, smarts only predict 23% of your success.
Here's the truth about the other 77%.
Let me be real with you. For years, I believed that lie. I was the quote-unquote smart kid. Straight A's, tests were simple.
I thought potential was currency. So I spent my 20s gathering potential, like some kind of idiot hoarder. I had $47 browser tabs open, 3 apps for note-taking, and a business plan I revised every damn month for 5 years straight. I was brilliant at planning the win, but I was a total coward when it came to starting the game. Sound familiar? You're watching people who aren't half as smart as you.
People you could literally outthink in your sleep achieve the success that should have been yours. They're busy launching businesses while you're researching the perfect model. They're closing deals while you're still crafting the perfect email. Why? Because your intelligence is no longer an asset. It has become a goddamn prison. And here's the brutal truth. You built the cell yourself, bar by thoughtless bar. Every brilliant analysis that froze your feet. Every perfect laminated plan that never saw daylight. Every clever excuse to stay safe and prepared. Your IQ isn't the problem. The problem is how you're misusing that damn brain.
We need to break this cycle right now. The first bar of this prison is the overthinking trap.
It's hilarious. You can solve complex problems in your head, but you've been thinking about launching that one simple project for 3 years. 3 years! In that time, some action taker, probably someone who can barely spell SEO, built it, sold it, and retired. I lived this. I tried to start a small consultancy. I spent 6 months meticulously researching every niche, every pricing model, every legal damn loophole.
My friend, who just needed money,
simply threw up a cheap Squarespace site and started cold calling people. In 3 months, he made his first $3,000. I made zero and had a $50 page document about risk assessment. That's the difference between doing and dreaming.
You think you're being diligent.
You're not. You're hiding. You're hiding behind research, behind analysis, behind the pathetic illusion of productivity. Your brain sees a simple task, say starting a basic blog. The normal people just start typing. They pick a name in 10 minutes and publish by lunch. But you need to research $15 platforms, read $47 reviews, join 3 Facebook groups just to ask opinions.
You're optimizing for SEO before you've written a single damn word.
That's not thinking hard. That's stalling. Overthinking feels productive because your brain is working hard. It's revving the engine. But the car is in neutral. Lots of noise, zero movement. Deep down, you know this is crap. You know you're stuck. You know you can't stop. Because stopping the analysis means you have to start. And starting means you have to risk failure. Screw that mentality. Stop thinking. Start moving. That's the action. The second prison bar is the most expensive word in the English language. Perfect. That single word has killed more dreams, wasted more money, and cost you more opportunity than failure ever could. Failure can be fixed. You learn, you adjust, you move on. But perfect never arrives. Look, perfectionism isn't high standards. It's not attention to detail. That's what you tell yourself to feel smart. Here's the truth. It's fear wearing a productivity mask. You have projects sitting in your draft folder, 90% done, that you refuse to ship. Why? You're terrified that if it's not flawless, people might realize you're not the genius they think you are. If your work has flaws, maybe you have flaws. If your ideas aren't bulletproof, maybe you aren't either. That's the real fear. That's complete bullshit. Here's the truth that sets you free. Perfect is the enemy of paid. Done beats perfect every single damn time. While you are polishing your genius $10%, someone else is already out there profiting from their messy 80%. Stop perfecting. Start progressing. Done opens doors. Now, let's talk math, because smart people respect math. Once your IQ is above $120, guess how much of your success it predicts? 23%. That means 77,000% of the equation has nothing to do with how smart you are, your degrees, or your ability to solve complex puzzles. Let that sink in. Your brain power is only 23 push of the game. I spent 5 years of my life chasing IQ validation, buying certificates, reading $100 page reports, thinking knowledge was the only asset. But when I stepped into the real world, the CEO wasn't asking me about the research. He was asking if I could read the damn room and close the deal. That's the difference between theory and reality. You know what predicts 58% of success, which is more than double your IQ? Emotional intelligence, EQ, the ability to read a room, connect with people, manage your emotions, and inspire others. These soft skills you've been ignoring, they are the hard currency of success. Schools rewarded you for knowing the right answer alone, not for building relationships. So now you're brilliant at theory, but terrible at the messy human stuff that actually drives success. You can debug code, but you can't debug a tense conversation. You can optimize systems, but you can't optimize relationships. Your IQ is writing checks that your EQ can't cash. And that's why the less intelligent people are passing you by. They're not smarter, they're just better at the game that matters, the human game. This leads to the ultimate self-sabotage, the knowledge curse. The more you know, the harder it becomes to actually do anything. It's like being a chef who knows every recipe in the damn world, so he starves because he can't decide what to cook. You are drowning in possibility. When you knew less, decisions were simple. Start a business, just start selling something. But now, you see every possible outcome, every potential failure, every optimization opportunity. Your intelligence turns a simple decision into a doctoral dissertation. Why do we keep doing this? You're making no choices because every path branches into 1,000 more paths, paralyzing you. Remember when you didn't know any better? That ignorance was actually bliss. Ignorance takes action, while intelligence takes notes. You're analyzing the water instead of just floating. Here is the equation that predicts success. Tattoo this on your brain right next to your $47 tabs. Performance equal talent, effort squared dollars. Effort squared. That means effort counts twice as much as talent. It is the exponential factor. But we, the smart ones, have been coasting on talent our whole damn lives. School is easy. We got A's without trying. We never learned how to grind, how to push, how to work. Now we're adults with Ferrari engines and tricycle work ethics. I was the king of this. I could spend 2 days writing the perfect email pitch, citing market data and using all the right corporate jargon. But the guy next to me, he just typed, "Do you want to buy this? Yes or no?" and sent out $50 of them. I was outsmarting myself. I was too damn proud to do the grunt work. We can quote every productivity guru, but we can't produce for 5 minutes straight. Consistent, average effort beats sporadic genius every single time. The person who shows up daily will destroy the person who shows up brilliantly once a month. Effort counts twice, genius. Your potential without effort equals 0. Stop coasting, start grinding. That's the move. And here's the most ironic bullshit of all. The smarter you are, the more likely you have a fixed mindset. The people who could learn anything are the most afraid to learn. Your intelligence isn't just a trait. It's your identity, your brand. So what happens when something is hard? You quit, not because you can't do it, but because struggling would mean admitting you're not as smart as you thought. That's terrifying. You'd rather preserve the illusion of unlimited potential than risk discovering your actual limits. Growth requires looking stupid. It requires making mistakes, being a beginner, asking dumb questions, getting things wrong. Your intelligence is a starting point, not a destination. It's meant to be stretched, not protected. You're also failing at the social intelligence gap. You can solve everyone else's problems but your own. You give brilliant advice you never follow. Why? Because success is a team sport, and you've been playing alone your whole damn life. We think networking is beneath us. Small talk feels painful. Why talk about sports when we could solve world hunger? Here's why. Those meaningless conversations are relationship foundations. They're not having inferior conversations. They're building superior relationships. Your network is your net worth, not your IQ score. You've been so focused on being right, you forgot to be liked. You're so busy being the smartest person in the room that no one wants you on their damn team. Your brilliance means nothing if nobody helps you execute it. Connection beats perfection every single time. So forget everything you think you know about productivity. You don't need another app, another framework, another optimization. You need a system that works with your overthinking brain, not against it. Here's the secret. Design your environment so success is the default. Make action easier than analysis. Remove every single barrier between you and doing, because your brain will find any excuse to think instead of act. Example, you want to write. Don't research $10 different writing apps. Don't buy another course. Open a document, type one sentence. That's it. Stupidly simple, embarrassingly basic, and it works. Your brain is going to scream. This is too simple. We need a $10 step framework. A content calendar.
That's your intelligence sabotaging you again. It wants complexity because complexity feels smart. But complexity kills execution.
Systems beat goals. Habits beat motivation. And simple beats complex every single damn time. Design your life like you debug code. Remove friction, reduce complexity, ship daily. The smartest system is the one you actually use. All right, genius. Time to put that big brain to work on something that actually matters. Your right now, today life. For the next $30 days, you're going to run an experiment.
Not plan one, not research one, run one.
Starting today, before you feel ready. Rule number 1, start before you're ready. If you wait until you feel prepared, you'll be waiting forever.
Your brain will always find one more thing to research, one more skill, one more excuse to delay.
Pick one thing, not 5, not 3, 1, and do it badly every single day. Yes, badly. Give yourself permission to suck, permission to be amateur, permission to be human.
Document everything, not to analyze, but just to prove to your overthinking brain that action beats intention.
That done beats perfect. That moving beats thinking. In $30 days, you won't be perfect, but you'll be moving. You'll be doing. Your IQ gave you potential, but only action gives you power. Time to stop thinking and start becoming. The question is, are you smart enough to finally stop being so damn smart?